everyone. Hey everyone, welcome. We're at the Aquila stand. I'm here today with Elaine Ross, Global Brand Manager, and he's going to give us an amazing walkthrough through the beautiful Aquila 50.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Angela. We'll step on board this amazing debut of the Aquila 50 yacht. So step aboard, follow us, and we'll start in the aft of the boat, move our way to the bow, fly bridge, and then inside the boat. Yeah, we're standing here on the aft cockpit area of the Aquila 50 yacht. Some of the items that you're going to notice right away or that are unique to the Aquila 50, we have our patented tender crane system, which booms out or extends out and then raises and lowers the tender. It's equipped big enough, large enough to carry our Aquila 14 rib. In this version, standard is a fixed platform, aft platform. This version has a hydraulic platform, which essentially goes down to beach deck level, which is in line with your sponsons, port and starboard. So it really opens up your aft deck when you're at anchor.
So it gives you that whole beach club.
Yes, exactly.
Look. All right, exactly. But it doesn't go under the water.
Does not submerge.
Does not go under the water, but it gives you that awesome European beach club.
Yeah, and then below in the sponsons, in this version, the swim ladder's been set up on the starboard side.
Okay.
You also have the ability to add a second swim ladder on the port side if you're so inclined or need the additional swim ladder. You have storage below where you're standing, so a nice cavity below here on both port and starboard side.
Okay.
And then your deck hatches or your engine compartment hatches are right behind you, and they pretty much mirror each other, port and starboard. And you almost have a hatch within a hatch. Primary access into your engine room is through the smaller hatch, but in the future, if you did ever
have to change,
yeah.
We don't have to do any cutting of the boat. And if we wanted to do a nice European hydraulic gangway, we would do it from the second step, take it out 3 meters, and have a nice hydraulic gangway that we can install in country.
Yeah, and then you have your fresh and raw water or saltwater washdowns, easy controls for your hydraulic platform or fixed platform. Then you wouldn't have the controls, obviously. Boat takes 250 amp shore power cords.
Yep.
These are cable masters, so power in or out, or you don't have to option those up, and then you have your manual cords. But cable master option certainly makes it very convenient.
Very convenient.
Standard in here is your bench seat across the aft.
And this is an option,
yes,
right?
Correct. So standard will be your fiberglass.
Okay.
And then you can option it up to the teak.
And we can option it up to the teak. It's a really nice table.
And some of the nice details that I think they've done on this boat now on the Aquila line is they've brought this darker color.
Yes.
So it's not all white in the ceiling panels. It really gives it a nice contrast on the eyes, softer on the eyes when direct sunlight like now. But also at night really amplifies the ambiance.
Very
Here.
good.
Below me in this hatch, we have our water tank, primary water tank, and then you've got a large cavity in here. Large cavity in here for additional storage. Easy access to your water pumps from a maintenance perspective. This boat has also been optioned up with a Spot Zero water maker.
Awesome.
So that's optional. And there's different tiers of the water makers that you can put in. You can do strictly a water maker, or you can go option that up even further and do a purifier also. So that way any water going into your water tank is ultra purified.
Yep, and we can do make these boats as green as possible.
Exactly.
All of these can be either from the shipyard, or we can pre-plumb, pre-wire, and have them done in country.
Yes, correct. And then our trademark for Aquila is obviously the bar top area. You have 3 stools here. This one is on a swivel, so we can open up this large deck hatch to access our water tank. But yeah, what a great experience.
This is a great area.
Yeah.
This is a great area. Also on the 54 that you're seeing this, everybody loves hanging out here.
Yep. So that's the aft cockpit, and we're going to take a walk up to the foredeck now, and we'll give you a showing up there.
All right, ladies first. Look at this.
Yep.
This is amazing.
Oversized stainless.
Yes.
Yeah, and grab rails. As we move up to the foredeck area, what they've done in this new Explorer look with the 50 yacht is raise a freeboard. So there's a few steps going up to the foredeck, but we'll explain to you, you'll see why that is once we step inside.
And you get the benefit
yeah.
of this. I feel really safe, secure, great place. You have your family on board. You feel good when you're cruising.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's the right height. So we have a great veranda up here in the bow area. Great seating, social zones up here, which are really important for all of our clients and owners. That's really a benefit of the catamaran, is the space that we have, the square footage or square meters.
It's wow.
Yeah, we're not bumping into shoulders. If we have a large group of people on board, you have the multi-position sun loungers. And then just if you're enjoying a sundowner up here in the evening for sunset,
yep.
You have a great opportunity to sit here and have a really relaxing conversation. So,
and this is really safe also. You've got your kids up front here. You've got the depth. You're not worried. Moms aren't stressed that their kids are going to fall over because you've got that oversized stainless steel and all the guardrails everywhere. So this is an amazing space.
Yeah.
It's really an amazing space.
And what some of the attention to detail that Aquila has paid attention to from a yacht ownership perspective, sitting below you or just aft of me is a master suite or a primary suite. But underneath us, we actually have a gap between this bench seat and the prow of the boat.
Okay.
That allows somebody that's in the master cabin to actually see through rather than looking at a white wall.
Rather than looking at a white wall.
Yeah,
okay.
which is really just forward thinking of the designers, kind of taking everything into consideration.
Nice.
And then for those that do worry about taking a big wave over the bow, all of us have different water conditions that we boat in, but you have 4 very large 2-inch drains up here to evacuate the water very quickly.
Yeah, but if you're in a wave, this
That's
is a pretty high boat.
Storage, big 4-peak storage locker. To port and starboard here, you've got big cavities for storage of fenders or knickknacks. And then below us where
chain
we're standing,
locker.
is all our ground tackle, so your windlass and rode and chain.
Okay.
Easy access. You also have a fresh and saltwater washdown.
Washdown,
and there is options,
very
so you
useful.
can option up.
And here, if we're selecting the option for a skipper's cabin, this would be the access point, right?
Yes, exactly. So you can, when you select the 4-peak option, captain or mate quarters, you have a over-under bunk or a bunk bed, so 2 mattresses, 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Okay. So you can sleep up to 2 people in here. It actually travels transverse here.
Okay, so it doesn't take away from anything.
Does not take away from anything. The only thing it would take away from is a storage locker. Okay. Obviously you're going to have the beds in here.
All right, but it's not taken away from the cabin, so we're good here.
Correct.
And 2 normally sized human beings.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 4-peak cabin, so it's a great area for a captain and a mate for charters.
Okay. And it has a wet head.
Wet head in there.
A wet head.
So it's got the basic essentials that you need for a captain or a mate or 2 mates, and the captain sleeps in one of the primary cabins. Or not primary cabin, but one in the guest cabin. We'll take a look at what they've done about the flybridge. But before we go up there, I do want to point out that if you look towards the flybridge from the bow, you'll see that we have offset the bridge to bow steps to the starboard side. Typically for Aquila, we've run them down the center line from the flybridge to the foredeck. But what this has allowed the designers to do is really capitalize on all the real estate that we have up in the flybridge. I think once we step up there, that's going to speak volumes for itself.
It's going to speak for itself.
Yeah. So follow us and we'll head up to the flybridge. So as we walk through into the flybridge, you'll see there's a little safety gate here. This is primarily if you've got little ones up above on the flybridge or if you have pets on board.
Yep.
To keep them from roaming freely to the foredeck if you're underway. So nice little safety feature. That's really, again, more a little bit thinking about little things that add up to a lot of important things.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
And what about here? So we've got a grill here because we think that maybe water will get up here?
Yeah, with this being an open flybridge, so you're open to any weather. If you are, rain or hopefully
Rain.
it's just rain, not snow. But,
Yes.
so we need a way to drain the water out of the fly bridge. This is one area that we do it, is we funnel the water to this drain and then it drains overboard.
And it drains overboard.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds really good.
Down through here, we've got stairs leading L shape down to our aft cockpit and the interior of the boat.
And we've got the handrails
Yeah.
everywhere, making sure. Look at that stainless steel.
Yeah, and all the stainless steel is done in-house by Aquila, and they do an amazing job. And then also you'll see the isinglass. This is an option from Aquila,
Yes.
Which is nice. So it obviously folds up. We've got everything on display here in the fly bridge. So we have the TV fold down, but we've got a drop-down TV. It is a manual,
Yes.
up down. So you got to use a little bit of force to get it up and down, or lifting weight. These captain seats are option.
They're an option.
Standard is a bench seat. Amazing.
But they look amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, they look amazing.
Yeah, everyone wants captain's chairs.
Everybody
nowadays.
wants to be a captain.
Yeah. So, but just the volume up here. I mean, you can see Angela and I are.
Yep.
You can't touch each other, and plenty of room up here. Lots of seating out here. Nice dining table for alfresco dining.
And this is an option as
Yes,
well, right?
it would be.
Otherwise, it'll be a fiberglass.
Fiberglass, yep.
Fiberglass table.
Correct.
Looks nice. You can also do this in country if you just want to go with the standard and change the table.
Yep.
All right. Very good.
Exactly.
The space and the layout is just phenomenal. It is phenomenal fly bridge to have everything that you need. Look at this. It's like a full-on country kitchen. Here, I don't think anybody's going to be leaving from up here.
No, this is a great entertainment area. But you got big countertops, farm style sink, refrigerator, ice maker, oversized, the latest grill from Kenyan Signature Series, and then above you've got your retractable shade system, which is also an option
Yes.
to keep you out of the sun.
Very good.
So very easy again to work on.
So, who's ready? Look at that. Layout here, dining here, have your cocktail, your sink. You've got this really nice countertop. You have everything you need.
Yeah.
You've got your television, you've got your captain driving you safely.
Yep.
So I think we're good.
Yeah, we've got some guests up there currently, but forward of us, you've got your primary helm station. So standard is your 1 MFD, but then you can option up to 2 MFDs.
Yes.
You also have bow thrusters, dual bow thrusters, which is an option if you need them. These are
Nice to have.
Yep, Slipner variable speed, so based on your input on the toggle, so it's not a one-speed bow thruster anymore, which is really nice. Very powerful bow thruster system. As we were just describing, we're up here at the primary helm station. 2 captain's chairs. You've got the ability, if you ever wanted to, you can add dock mates or aftermarket joystick system.
So tell me about this massive table, great seating area. It is phenomenal. Tell me about this. Does this, we've got high-low positions.
Yeah, so standard on this would be a fixed table.
Okay.
And you can option up to a high-low table, electric high-low table. If you do option up to that, the control for it is right here. Simply goes down. In this configuration, the table does actually also spin also, so you can have it elongated this way, but if you wanted to get it down into the lower position, there is a fill-in cushion, so this can also become a sleeping quarter.
This entire area can become a sleeping area.
Yes, completely.
For like, how many people?
Yeah, lots of grandkids.
Lots of grandkids.
Which is a great place because you got this phenomenal TV right here, good size.
Okay, look at that.
All the adults can be outside and the kids can be in here watching a movie. So.
And watching a movie.
But great area, yeah, the filler cushion just slots in right here and big area for sleeping. So,
Beautiful feature.
And then, yeah, so big U-shaped seating area again with the big windows around, surround windows throughout. You also have an option for an interior helm if you did want to go that way.
So the 50 does take an interior
Yes,
helm.
it does.
And we would lose what? We would lose the couch?
Yep,
We'd put it over
we would lose
here.
the couch. You lose about a foot of depth in the primary walk-in closet space.
Okay.
We have to bring this a little bit forward. And then essentially, you got to kind of envision it, but similar to our 42 interior helm, you would be positioned here. And it's not set up as a primary helm station, so it's a secondary helm station.
It's a secondary helm
But
station.
if you have inclement weather or it's cold or you just have a need for coming down here and using the interior helm. But
you want to just be down here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
The height in here again is very significant. So I'm 5'9", and my arms are stretched straight up and just touching with the tips of my fingers. So you're probably at 7 feet plus right here.
You are.
Yeah.
Because I measured it with your measuring
Did you?
tape.
Good. Before I get back there, we have again additional locker space
Storage
below, which is some electrical connections here. Same in this compartment, and then aft we've got this boat's been optioned up for the lithium battery bank.
Right.
Standard is AGM, but you can upgrade to the lithium bank. So it's not gonna. I've had lots of questions over the week that we've been here. Well, can you run the boat, air conditioning and everything? Is it a full electric boat? I'm like, no, it's not an electric boat. You can run your boat systems for a while off this lithium bank, but the intent is not to be able to run the entire boat systems, all air
but you
conditioning.
could do, the evening, which is nice.
Yes.
To run it off the battery and have that quiet. Sleep.
Yeah.
Is always a plus.
Yes. Correct.
And this boat in particular is actually designed to be able to take it to hybrid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Which
not
is
only that, foil capability too.
Foil capabilities and the new foils.
Yes.
So we're talking carbon
fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Yep. Autoclave carbon fiber, which saves a lot of weight. Also gives the design team the ability to really fine tune and shape the foil.
Yeah.
So that we get maximum lift out of it. But we don't want everyone to get confused. Everyone's been watching the America's Cup and they see these incredible foils and
the boat's not going to be coming out of the water.
We're not flying out the water.
No.
So it's made very simple, so that it's really governed by the speed that your input into the throttle. So, but for the foil to become fully engaged, you need to be 21 knots plus. So if you're going to go with the foil, we try to steer everyone towards the MR550s because that's going to give the additional horsepower to get you above 21 knots cruising. So, just because we wanted to show the full beam master and all the light that can come in, but the manufacturer does have an option to put a privacy glass here that would essentially get mounted from here and come across and down. So that will create a little bit of separation.
And it's a very nice glass.
Yeah.
I've seen the privacy glass, so yeah, very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. And so we have this, and this is actually the shower. So no stepping down, nowhere. Here's your shower.
Big window, whole side window, which is really nice and unique. Lots of storage above and below, and to the sides. Nice little vanity mirrors.
Yep.
Behind us on it's not quite an island, but either way, you've got storage.
And I'm loving these new latches.
Yeah.
I'm loving the new latches.
Yep.
Definitely more stylish.
And then by raising the freeboard also below us, which I'll open up the aft one, floor hatch, by raising the freeboard on the boat and having this full beam master or primary suite, single level with no stairs going down into the sponsons, that allowed us to really open up some additional options when it comes to storage.
Yeah.
So below us here is just to give you an idea of the volume of storage.
Wow. With steps.
Yeah, with steps and lighting. So for those that are traveling on board, whether you're a private owner or a charter, lots of places to store suitcases and all your non-perishables or water, bottled water, or whatever you need, beer, toys, whatever you're bringing on board with you, but tons of storage throughout this boat. The filling cushion that we see there for the salon table, but below that cushion, there's actually another hatch that you can pull up and that gives you access down to your bow thruster and your bow thruster batteries. So yeah, just significant storage and just
Wow.
more attention to detail from Aquila. Is they've put this nice gasket in throughout the boat
Very
wherever we
good.
have deck hatches or
Has-
interior deck hatches, and that helps with the squeaking and boats move. So
Yep. Has there ever, are there discussions in regards to adding hydraulic gaskets to open them
yeah,
up?
we've had a few clients. Sometimes it just ends up being a request that you put in with the factory, and
Because they're kind of hefty
they are
to
Yep.
open.
Yep, and so the factory can certainly do that and put gas assist shocks in for sure.
Gas assist and makes life a lot easier, I
Yeah.
think. And especially with our cruise and in charter mode, they need to get in and out of these
Yeah.
things quickly. Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
So that's the master cabin. We're gonna step forward into.
And this is a king.
Yes.
This is a king.
It's a king, a real king.
This is a real king bed.
So-
And beautiful bay windows. Here's this gorgeous feature that you were talking about, that it's not a solid wall. You're actually looking out.
Yeah.
So very nice.
And then some of the smaller conveniences, we putting the temperature control, climate control closer to the bed, so you don't have to climb out of bed to turn the temperature up or down. You also have your USB or USB-C connections, outlets for charging your phones or iPads. So a lot of little details that
Yeah.
Aquila's put into this boat and really kind of made it pop and stand out.
It did a great job.
But I think the thing that really sets this boat apart is obviously a single level.
Yes.
Beam to beam is just phenomenal.
Yeah. It really is unique and very, very comfortable, and you feel like you're in not 50 feet.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in an 80-foot boat.
Yeah.
I mean, this entire boat does not feel like you're. I mean, I know we have a LOA of 52.
Yep.
But it definitely feels 75 plus.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at some of the social media responses this week, and one of them actually responded last night. You don't see this sort of master cabin or primary cabin until you get up to a 30-meter boat.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
So
quite remarkable.
This is 75-foot volume of space, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, that's a primary cabin. We're going to go check out the rest of the boat. So we'll bring you along and give you a great experience on board.